He helped launch the modern space age while believing magic could reshape reality. His name was Jack Parsons, brilliant rocket scientist, co-founder of what would later become NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, and a man who lived at the crossroads of science and the occult. Few lives better capture the tension between reason and mystery. Born in 1914, Parsons had no formal college degree, yet his obsession with explosives, propulsion, and chemistry made him one of the most gifted minds in early rocketry. At a time when rockets were dismissed as fantasy, Parsons and his colleagues were building engines powerful enough to leave Earth. Their work laid the foundation for modern spaceflight. But when Parsons wasn't working in laboratories or testing volatile fuels, he was exploring something far less acceptable. He practiced thelema, an occult philosophy founded by Aleister Crowley. He believed ritual, intention, and altered states of consciousness could influence reality. To many, this made him dangerous. To Parsons, it made him complete. Parsons saw no contradiction between science and mysticism. He believed both were attempts to understand and command the fundamental forces of the universe, one through equations, the other through will. He once wrote that science and magic were simply different languages, describing the same hidden laws. This dual life drew attention and suspicion. As the Cold War began, Parsons' unconventional beliefs, past associations, and the political climate of the time made him a liability. He lost his security clearances. His official career stalled. The man who helped ignite rockets was increasingly shut out of the future he helped create. What happens when genius refuses to stay within acceptable boundaries? Parsons' personal life was as volatile as his experiments. He lived in a communal mansion, pushed social boundaries, and embraced ideas that challenged morality, religion, and authority. Some saw him as a visionary. Others saw him as reckless. Few truly understood him. In 1952, Jack Parsons died in a fatal explosion in his home laboratory under circumstances that remain debated. The death was officially ruled an accident, but the event sparked years of speculation. Was it carelessness, negligence, or something more? No definitive answer was ever found. Parsons was only 37 years old. His name faded from public celebration, even as his work carried humanity closer to the moon. NASA rarely spoke of him. History softened his edges, but the truth remains, without Jack Parsons, the road to space would have been far longer. Today, Parsons stands as a paradox, a man of engines and rituals, equations and incantations, explosive brilliance and personal chaos, a reminder that progress does not always come from safe minds or orderly lives, because sometimes the same spark that lifts us toward the stars also leads us into the unknown.